Hi everyone, welcome back to TS Talks. Hope you're all doing well and staying healthy and safe whilst this coronavirus pandemic continues. Latest thing from the news of the last day or so is that they plan to ease the lockdown relatively soon, as they believe that we've passed the peak of it, which will be good for things to return back to normal. Now in this one, I'm just talking about the NHS weekly clap and the road surfaces which are being painted for the NHS. Now, the first thing I want to say regarding the NHS is that it's been doing an amazing job with the amount of cutbacks which has been made to it, probably for just over the last decade or so. And even now, in this situation where, the staff members have a lack of PPE, whereas I think that the weekly clap is a good thing to ensure that, all staff members, mainly those ones that's on the front line dealing with these patients, are being appreciated. But I think even at the same time after this, talks really need to happen about things like pay rises and stuff like that. There's going to be some of those staff members who, witness some patients in a really bad place, and for them, they're going to need counselling and stuff like that. So whereas the weekly clap is a good thing, I'm not knocking it. I personally think that regardless of when we come through this thing, it can't just be a thing of back to normal now. It's like, no, things need to be put in place. And for me, the same goes for I'm seeing some road surfacings getting put with a thank you NHS. And again, it's a great appreciation, but this is England. Like, half the roads are broke down. Like, I did a video probably a couple months back talking about potholes and stuff, and it's good to put a road surfacing thing that says thank you NHS, but let's have it right. Probably within 2-3 months it's gonna have some massive pothole in it, and it's all gonna be useless. Another thing that winds me up is that some of the people that's out there clapping week in, week out, they'd be the same people that's, not been following the lockdown guidelines whilst we've been in lockdown. And some of them are the same people that, prior to this, they don't turn up to their GP appointments or their hospital appointments. They don't give either the GP or hospital or local health centres notice that they're not coming to their appointment. They don't show up. And then all this stuff is, all these appointments cost the NHS money. But then now you be out there clapping, and it's a bit hypocritical, I presume there's a lot of people that's, clapping on a weekly basis that do so. And I think after this, I know some hospitals already do it, but in a lot of letters that's sent out regarding appointments, I think every letter needs to say, well, if you miss this appointment, this is how much it's costing the NHS. And if you cared so much when you were clapping now, that afterwards, hopefully you still have the same level of care, that, you don't take the mick after all of this is done. Because, it can't just be a thing where, we're thankful for the NHS during a coronavirus type pandemic. Once we're through it, the same level of care, attention and respect to those who work for the NHS needs to be done afterwards. That's just my opinion on it. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it in the comment section below. So yeah, if you haven't already done so, go hit that subscribe button now, and I'll catch you next time.